Good afternoon and welcome to the 16th Annual Walk to Make Cystic Fibrosis History. My name is Catherine Campbell and I'm the Regional Manager Fund Development for Cystic Fibrosis Canada, BC and Yukon region. Even a global pandemic couldn't stop us in our fight against cystic fibrosis, and I'm thrilled to be here supporting this year's virtual challenge. 2020 marks the 16th year of the Walk to Make Cystic Fibrosis History, which has raised more than $32 million to date. As many of you know, May is Cystic Fibrosis Awareness Month, and over the past few weeks, thousands of Canadians, over 70 locations across Canada, created their own challenges. From walking in their neighborhoods, to doing push-ups in their basements, to dancing in their living rooms, all in support of those whose lives are impacted by CF. During our virtual opening ceremonies this afternoon, we are going to be hearing from various walk chairs and committee members from all over BC and the Yukon. We will hear from Kin Canada District 5, from our BC Yukon Walk Ambassador, and from my colleague Sandra Niven at the BC Yukon office. And then later on, we will announce the total fundraising dollars raised in our region so far. We are so glad you could join us this afternoon to celebrate our collective accomplishments. We had no idea what to expect when we started planning the first ever nationwide virtual walk, and I can tell you that the entire staff at Cystic Fibrosis Canada couldn't be more grateful for the generosity and kindness that has been bestowed upon the organization by all our supporters from coast to coast to coast. All funds raised during the virtual challenge through your donations and sponsorship help support research, healthcare, advocacy, and new therapies. Thank you for your support and participation. And now, sending their best wishes from all across BC and the Yukon, I present various special guests near and far. I'd like to thank them all for their generous support and their help in our quest to make cystic fibrosis history. Enjoy the opening ceremonies.
Hi, I'm Amy.
Hi, I'm Seamus.
We are the co-presidents of Cystic Fibrosis Yukon, and we want to say thank you for your ongoing love and support and for showing up to walk with us today, even though we can't be together. In these uncertain times, it's so important to spread love and kindness and give where we can, and we are so grateful for every person who joined us this year in our fight against cystic fibrosis.
From the bottom of our lungs, thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashley Coughlin. I am the Pitt Meadows Walk Coordinator. My family has been doing the Walk to Make Cystic Fibrosis history now for the last 4 years. Well, this will be our 4th year. We are walking to support my 3.5-year-old son who was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis during the newborn screening. We want to send a big thank you to everyone who has helped us spread awareness as well as raised funds. I hope you have fun while doing it, and we hope to see everyone's faces next year and together do the big walk as we usually do and have fun.
Hi, my name is Adina Bretler. I am in Victoria, BC, and I wanted to thank everyone for all their phenomenal support for the 16th annual Walk to Make Cystic Fibrosis History. The walk has always represented hope for our family, and I believe that this year that's true more than ever before. We are exceptionally grateful for all of your support and are excited to see all the different ways in which you are going to walk your way for CF and challenge yourself. Thanks again. All the best. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, my name's Joy and I'm the walk coordinator for Nanaimo. This is going to be our family's 15th year taking part in the walk. We have a 17-year-old daughter who was diagnosed with CF when she was just over a year old. This year our Nanaimo group is really going to miss getting together in person. We always have such a great day. We have a beautiful venue and so many family and friends that come out and support our families. So we just want to say thank you this year for doing it virtually and still taking on the challenge and fundraising in a way that's a little bit different. So thank you so much, and I hope everybody has fun doing this fundraiser in the way that you choose to do it. So have a great day.
Hi, I'm Travis. I'm with the Vancouver Walk Committee, and I'm walking for Jillian, my daughter, and all others who have cystic fibrosis.
Hello, my name is Will Percy. I work at Elkford Secondary School, and we are conducting the Cystic Fibrosis Walk up here in Elkford. This is McKeel. He has helped with some donations. McKeel?
Yeah, I'm a student here at Elkford Secondary School, and for my capstone project, I decided to build a shed for cystic fibrosis. So with some funding from Bear Paw Contracting, we built a shed, and I was able to sell it for $1,500, all of which will be donated to cystic fibrosis.
With this donation, we're making our goal of $1,500. The big thing about this right now is that everybody stays safe out there, and I just want to thank you from Elkford Secondary School for your support and everything, and have a great walk on May 31st. Take care.
Hi from Campbell River!
Greetings, CF Virtual Walkers from District 5, BC Yukon, Kin, Canada. Although this year we can't be together, the 55-year partnership between CF Canada and Kin Canada is still strong, and as Kin celebrates their 100th birthday, we also celebrate you, the warriors and supporters of cystic fibrosis. We're all in this fight to end CF, and we're excited to continue walking with you into the future. Thank you all for your continued efforts, and may this next year bring us a new normal. Stay safe, everyone, and we'll see you soon.
Hello, my name is Allie Brennan-Pierce. I am this year's BC and Yukon Ambassador for the Walk to Make Cystic Fibrosis History. My sister Joan and myself were born with cystic fibrosis, a genetic disease that affects the lungs, the digestive system, the body, and your entire life. When I was born, it wasn't expected for any of us who are battling CF to survive past our early teens. This was something that I always knew as a kid, but I never quite understood. The reality of this fact crashed down on me along with my whole world when my sister Joni passed away from cystic fibrosis when I was just 10 years old. Joni was 12 when she passed away. I think about Joni every day and my heart just keeps breaking. What's even worse is that having your sibling or your friend or your child killed by cystic fibrosis is not rare in any way. It's painfully common. Having CF means that you're doing physiotherapy for hours every day to try to keep your lungs clear of mucus. It means being admitted into the hospital for IV therapy. It means taking handfuls of medications every day to allow you to digest food and try to stay healthy. In my senior year of high school, my respiratory health started rapidly declining. I was having to do around 5 hours of physiotherapy for my lungs daily. I was on IV therapy more often than I was not. I had to stop attending high school and eventually ended up in a wheelchair as my lungs deteriorated. At the age of 18, I had to make the decision to put myself on a list to await a life-saving double lung transplant. It's a terrifying and extreme treatment for cystic fibrosis. Other than my fear that the transplant may fail and I might lose my life, I was also fighting against going on the list because it was my belief that with all the fundraising that myself, my family, my friends, and all of you do, I knew that the cure has to be coming. And so for me, getting that transplant might mean that that cure wouldn't work for me anymore. So after many extremely emotional and overwhelming conversations with my family, my doctors, my boyfriend of the time, who's now my husband, I chose to go on that list to await my transplant. It had become very real to me that I was not going to survive long enough to see that cure if I didn't have a transplant. So in 2012, when I was 19, a woman named Lauren donated her lungs to me after her death. She gave me a second chance at life. I'm grateful for her every day, for the gift she gave me, for the gift her family gave me, because she was an organ donor. Thanks to individuals like you, we are closer than ever to a cure. Drugs like Trikafta are being developed and are saving CFers' lives. I have been working with CF Canada in conversations with the government to do everything we can to get drugs like this into Canada to save lives. This drug would have had the ability to stop me needing a transplant. This drug, if it had existed back in 2003, could have saved my sister's life. The physical, emotional, and psychological damage that CF can do to a person, to a family, to a community, is absolutely overwhelming. The people who care enough to participate in events like this, even during a global pandemic, those who support people who have the disease, everyone who has CF and fights every day, you are the difference. You are the ones that will make cystic fibrosis a thing of the past. You will make cystic fibrosis history. Thank you everyone for walking your way for CF. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for everything you do and everything you have always done.
Hi everyone, my name is Sandra Niven and I'm the Fund Development Associate for Cystic Fibrosis Canada in BC and Yukon. The virtual walk would not have been possible or such a big success without the help and support of so many wonderful people. I'd like to send a special thank you to all the volunteer walk committees and chairs from across our entire region, from Vancouver Island to the Lower Mainland, the Interior, the Okanagan, Northern BC and of course Yukon. Your commitment to our cause never wavered during these unprecedented times. We are inspired by your dedication and your resilience. Thank you so much for volunteering your time. We'd also like to thank the Cystic Fibrosis Canada staff who've been working alongside us with the volunteer committees to ensure an organised, fun and successful event. We'd like to take the opportunity to thank our generous partners for their support. Each organisation and leader plays a key role in the success of our walk and ultimately helping create a world without CF. This is Vertex's 6th year supporting our walk to make CF history, and we're very grateful for their continued support. And Kin Canada, of course, who've been a Cystic Fibrosis Canada partner since 1964. Kin Canada's continued commitment to CF Canada has been the driving force behind cystic fibrosis research, clinical care and advocacy advancements. They have done an outstanding job at both raising money and awareness for this devastating disease and have raised over $45 million, which is a tremendous achievement. Thank you. Finally, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who's donated and raised funds for Cystic Fibrosis Canada. Thank you so much for all your hard work in making today's virtual walk a big success. Please show your spirit by posting a photo on your social media using the hashtag #WalkYourWayForCF. And just personally, thank you so much. We truly appreciate your support and we're so grateful. It's making a big difference in the lives of people with CF. And we're just so grateful. Thank you very much.
Year after year, the dedication of individuals, teams, and communities has raised more than $32 million since 2005. I'm excited to announce that the BC Yukon region, as of our most recent count, has raised an incredible $110,453 for the walk. We will be announcing a final total later this week, including top fundraisers and teams for each region. Please visit our Facebook page to view the post. Thanks to the generous support of donors, partners and volunteers like you, Cystic Fibrosis Canada will be able to continue its important work, including fighting for better access to medications, because drugs like Trikafta will give people with CF a better chance of beating COVID-19 and other illnesses. More than ever, CF Canada is providing one-to-one support through our CF information and referral service and sharing information online. We continue to run our clinical trials network to ensure people have access to new medications, and we continue to boost CF clinics with our Clinic Grants program to ensure the best possible care for Canadians with CF. Due to advancements being made in CF research and care, Canadians with CF are living longer than ever before, into their early 50s and beyond. It is only because of generous, kind supporters like you that we are closer than ever to finding a cure or control for cystic fibrosis. However, we cannot stop fighting now. On behalf of the 4,200 plus Canadians living today with cystic fibrosis and their families, thank you for giving them hope at a healthy life. As we come to the end of our virtual opening ceremonies, I'd like to invite you to join us for our national closing ceremonies hosted by our national office at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can join the ceremony by going to the Cystic Fibrosis Canada Facebook page. Thank you for joining us today and enjoy the rest of your day.